I hope you scale to consistent $10,000 per month in your coaching business in 90 days, or I work for free. So here's the best part. You only pay me when you start seeing results. I'm very serious about this. And why the heck should you trust me or believe that I can do this for you? Now, in this short masterclass, I will show you my exact process and funnel to scale to $10,000 per month, $20,000 per month. And so even if you don't hire me today, you walk away with a clear roadmap to grow your coaching business to $10,000 months and beyond. Now, let's first clarify who this is for. Yeah. So number one, if you are a coach and you are stuck under $10,000 per month and it's inconsistent, you've probably hit the $10,000 mark, or yeah, in $2,000, $3,000, but it's just inconsistent. This is for you. And then you have a strong offer. You know you have a strong offer. You know you have a strong coaching offer. You know people need your offer, and that what you can provide gets people results. This is for you. And number three, you've built momentum. Let's say you built a community, you built a small audience or an email list, like you've done something before. You've tried to figure this thing out yourself, right? And it's not working. This masterclass is also for you. And then number four, you're tired of the launch stress, launching launching your offer or getting your offer out there, selling your offer. It's exhausting, right? And you are tired of the inconsistent income. This is also for you. Now, number five, right? You are ready for systems and not also. So you are ready to have a system to these things. You're ready to know what exactly you need to do to start eating consistent 10K months. Right? This is for you. And if you are still here, chances are you are not a beginner, right? You're not a beginner, you're not starting from the scratch, but you're tired of playing small, right? You're tired of income today, no income tomorrow. And then you're always thinking, where will my next clients come from? What do I need to do? What's the plan? Coming up with new strategies, right? This is for you. So now I want to show you three key pillars I'll use to help you build your expert business in to $10,000 per month, right? So it's just three key pillars that I use, right? And I'll help you implement three key pillars and to help you hit $10,000 per month, right? And the first pillar is messaging. Now, here's the issue, right? If you're struggling to consistently get $10,000 per month, you probably have a good offer, or no one truly understands it. And I'm going to show you why I think so in a minute, right? So, what most coaches fail to realize is that how you communicate your value, the way you communicate it, your communication, how you communicate your value is more important than the value itself. Okay. So here's an example. There are basically two types of coaches. There's the ignored coach and there's a $10,000 per month coach. Right. So the ignored coach will sound like this. I help professionals step into their power by building their personal brands in social media. The ignored coach always on the sound cool, right? Saying cool things, but it doesn't work. And here's why it doesn't work. It's abstract. No one understands what they're saying. Okay. No one really cares about what you're saying. And then when you say professionals is broad. They are professionals across different fields, right? No one understands what you're saying. Okay. And then step into their power. This is just trying to sound cool, right? Bringing some motivational mumbo jumbo, right? This has no meaning. Okay. And then a $10 per month coach will sound like this. I help corporate women in mid-level roles break the $10,000, sorry, $100,000 ceiling by building personal brands that attract executive positions. And here's why this works. you can see clearly what they do. It's clear, it's straight, right? You know who they are serving, you know what the program they are solving, what they are trying to solve, and then you know how they are doing it, and then the end results. This is very, very important. So the who is clear, that I'm helping corporate women in mid-level roles. So clear. The what is clear, to break the $100,000 income ceiling, and how it's personal brand, right? And then the end result is executive promotions. Now this is clear, right? This kind of messaging, this is kind of messaging that feels um that's messaging your audience feel in their chest, because it's real, it's specific, and it's valuable. One thing you must get into your skull, like a message needs to be specific, and it needs to be valuable. It needs to solve a problem. And here's an example, just so you get this clear. Now, here's what a note coach will sound like. Helping ambitious, helping ambitious women grow their business and income online. Like right now, reading this, I feel like sleeping. Okay, and here's why this does not work. Grow is vague. What do you have them to grow in? Like, what's define growth, right? And then it doesn't tell us who these women are or what they are struggling with. There's no clear of our transformation. And then let's flip that to a $10,000 per month coach. And this is what a $10,000 per month coach will sound like. I help burned out online coaches simplify their business and scaled $10,000 per month using a three-step client attraction system. Now, again, the who is clear, the what is clear, the how and the result is clear. Okay. So this one punches because it speaks to a clear problem. So it's a clear problem, there's a clear goal, and there's a clear method to achieving that goal. Okay. So if your ideal clients can't see themselves in your message, they will scroll past. Okay. Let that sink in. So your message, if your message makes them say, oh, this is me, like I can see myself in this, you have won the sales pitch. You have won the sales before the pitch. Your messaging needs to get them sold before you actually sell them, right? And here's the secret: you need to niche down like crazy. You need to niche down like crazy. I can't overemphasize that. You must niche down in who you serve, especially who you serve, clearly defined, what you do for them, your how, exactly how you do it, and the results, right? So you niche down like crazy and sell the results, okay? And the bottom line is that a clear messaging is the bedrock of a $10,000, $20,000 per month business. If you miss messaging, everything else is a waste of time. If your messaging is not clear, everything else is a waste of time. You can fly for a while, but you're not going to be able to sustain it, right? So yeah, and if you can't say it clearly, you can't sell it consistently. If you can't say it clearly, you can't sell it consistently. Now, the second pillar is funnels. Okay. And here's the real issue. Most funnels, probably including the one you are currently using, are complicated, high maintenance monsters that don't work. Now I'm going to explain. Here's what your funnel probably looks like right now. You have so many lead magnets and so many email sequences that you've even forgotten about. You have different offers, you're selling uh, different offers to different clients. And then now in 10-step funnels, 5-step funnels with long, boring copy that no one actually reads. And then you're staying on 2 hours calls, meeting with leads, uh, potential buyers who at the end ignore you and ghost you. And then you are sending 100 cold DMs, just open somebody reply, putting in the work and just, and most gurus have told you that you need to send DMs if you want to sell high-ticket products. Look, yeah, what $10,000 per month coaches do is to simplify their funnel. right? One single offer that solves one clear problem. One, at most, two high converting lead magnets that pre-qualifies their clients and brings in and attracts perfect fit clients. And then in three simple step funnel. And sometimes it's even two step, right? An opt-in, an automated short webinar. Why webinars? Because delivers value, makes people know you more, right? And a webinar that leads to a book a call, right? And then nothing less than 30 minutes sales calls with pre-sold qualified leads. Okay. And then you only speak to one leads who already know you, they like you and they trust you. Right. So it's lean, it's simple, strategic, and it's built to scale. Okay. So what most coaches think is, and I've spoken to many of them, is like complexity is equals to credibility. And that's a big lie, right? You have to have a website, a fully designed website that's that you want to sound really good, like it's a really, really good copy and the best email flow ever. That's a big lie. Right? Gurus online have told you that you need to create more offer, create more value, um, uh, do so many, create more features, add more features to your program, show up everywhere. But that's a big lie. Look, this will only lead to burnout and unpredictability. Okay. So what they fail to tell you is that simplicity sells. As simple as that. Simplicity sells. And why a lot of people think that it doesn't is because it's too simple to do. It's the simple things that are easily ignored because it's too simple. Like you wouldn't believe that just sending one offer can make you $10,000 a month. But yeah, that's just a fact. Simplicity sells. Right. So when your funnel is built right, it resells your offer, positions you as the expert, and attracts serious clients without the burnout. Look, see, if your funnel isn't featuring and selling for you, it's not a funnel, it's a glorified content list. All right. And now let's talk about the third pillar, traffic. Let's talk about traffic. So here's the real issue. Most coaches are stuck in open marketing when it comes to traffic. And I'm going to explain. Look, you need a damn good strategy when it comes to traffic. I believe most times hitting 1K, 2K, you only need two things: traffic and conversions. All right. A system to convert and traffic. Right. And here's what most people try to do when they are trying to build their coaching business to 10K, 20K. All right. So what they do is run ads with no clear funnel. Right. So just burn money into ads. Right. And then posting every day and praying that it goes viral. Right. And they create tons of value content that gets saved, but never sold. Reels, they're doing carousels, they're on TikTok, they're on LinkedIn, they're on Instagram, trying to be everywhere, you know, with no real conversion path. Right? And then they're DMing strangers with, hey, I saw your profile, I noticed that you did this, I noticed that, bro, right? And then weekly live launches that leaves them exhausted, obsessively checking engagements instead of checking their revenue. And to make 10K in a month, I'll help you implement these simple content systems, right? So you will create content with a goal. Every post will drive conversions. We'll create a system for the content to go frictionless, right? And then simple ad systems. Right? Sometimes you don't even need to run ads. That's just the truth. Sometimes you don't need to run ads, right? And then you stop doing ODMs and instead we'll do warm conversations with leads who already know you. And then we'll track conversions, not just likes. Right. So content without a strategy is noise. right? Ads without a funnel is gambling. Traffic without messaging is wasted, right? So you've got two options from here. Option one, you can try to piece it all together yourself. Keep pushing content, tweaking your offer, and wondering where your next client come from. You might get there eventually, right? And then you have option two, work with me inside reckonable and scale faster, smarter with a repeatable system that brings in $10,000 per month. So what I'll help you to do is that I'll help you to scale your coaching business to consistent $10,000 per month in just 90 days, or I'll work for free. I'm serious. So I'll undo 70% of the workload. All you need to do is to attend one weekly coaching call, complete few forms and templates that I've created, and record some videos, and I will take care of everything else. And you don't pay me until you start seeing results. But there's a catch. Obviously, there's a catch. Yeah. So this program is just $3,500, and it's designed to help you install a system that brings in $10,000 per month consistently without the hustle. But again, you don't pay me until you start seeing real results, until you start seeing progress. But all I'll ask for is an upfront of $500 just for a commitment fee, right? Because I don't want that class, right? And the $500 is just to show they are serious. And this is 100% refundable if you don't get results within 30 days. I'm so committed. I won't wait this is 90 days till I get results. In 30 days, if you don't get results, I'll refund the $500 commitment fee and we'll call it a day. All right. Alu, this isn't a pay and pray kind of program, right? You only pay after results, but the $500 is a commitment deposit. It keeps you accountable and it's fully refundable if you don't see progress in 30 days. But if you feel I'm trying to steal from you, then you're not my target audience, right? My target audience, real coaches, they know that real transformation is not free and you have to commit, right? So if you're ready to step into consistent $10,000 a month, let's build a system that gets you there. So click the link below to apply. I'm only taking 3 clients at the moment, right? So if you are serious about scaling, apply now. Spots are limited, and once I fill these 3 spots, I go on in results, and this program is closed. So click the link below, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.